Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm Belmont, and today's story is about a dead franchise. Well, I shouldn't say a dead franchise, a franchise that is breathing new life into its company. This is from Automaton Media, and we got Sega is changing its global strategy to become an IP powerhouse, reviving dormant franchises and aggressively pursuing transmedia projects. It's fucking dope looking. I'm gonna steal this image. Sega have recently shared insights into their new business strategy to make Sega a global company again by aggressively expanding transmedia IP development. The aim is spearheaded by Sega executive Shuji Utsumi, who talked about his vision in an interview with Diamond Online. Since his return to Sega in 2019, Utsumi has pivoted the company's approach to harness the power of Sega's IPs. Currently, Sega enjoys significant global success with over 70% of its game sales coming from overseas. However, they want to go beyond just releasing new entries in popular franchises. Therefore, the company's new strategy is to develop their IPs using a transmedia approach, i.e., bringing their beloved game characters and worlds to movies, TV shows, and other mediums. The IP development push is not just limited to the series with the recent entries, such as Like a Dragon, Sonic, and Persona. As we have seen over the past year, Sega has also announced new releases in dormant franchises, including Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Virtua Fighter, and even Golden Axe, to name a few. I cannot express how awesome and how excited I would actually be if they put out a new Crazy Taxi game that maintained the original spirit of the original game. Because Crazy Taxi is one of the most fun games to play. It is awesome. It was so awesome that it spawned a direct copycat with The Simpsons. Was it Hit and Run? Or was it the other one? I'm not sure, but The Simpsons got in trouble because they straight up ripped off Crazy Taxi. And then it spawned a few clones that got shut down real quick. But it was like a whole new game. Like, you thought it was going to be like a GTA game, and then no, it was literally you're a taxi driver and you get people to places as quickly as possible, regardless of how you do it, as long as you got them there. Jet Set Radio and Jet Grind Radio, I was never a huge fan of. I thought they were fun. Virtua Fighter got crushed by Tekken. I don't know if they can ever actually come back. And Golden Axe is one of my favorite games. I still have my original Sega, and I have a very small handful of games on it. Golden Axe is one of the games that I have. I have Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, and Golden Axe. Those and one of the NBA games, I'm not sure which, like NBA Heat or something like that. I never played that one. I'm not even sure if it still works because it's so unplayed. But Golden Axe is by far the one I play the most, to the point where I got my son into it several years ago because I was playing it and he wanted to come over, and I was like, yeah, come on. He's like, what is this old game? And I'm like, it's Golden Axe. Jump in. It's a multiplayer game on Sega. And then I think he has it on Steam now. Like, he bought the Sega collection that had Golden Axe, and every once in a while we just boot it up and we play Golden Axe because it's fucking fun. It's an amazing game, and I would love for Crazy Taxi and Golden Axe to come out. And I would love it if Golden Axe was still like an arcade style scrolling, like side scrolling beat 'em up. It just with like beautiful, nice upscaled graphics. How they could remake the original beat for beat and just make it look pretty, and I would fucking play it over and over again. But let's get back into this. In addition to the Sonic the Hedgehog game, TV and movie releases, other Sega IPs are getting horizontal development too, like the upcoming movie adaptation of Shinobi. What? I have not heard of that. I'm going to check that out in a minute. Sega is already starting to see the fruits of their new policy as shown by their recent financial results. They had enjoyed a successful 2024 with a strong performance from Sonic X Shadows Generations, launched as part of the ongoing Sonic IP transmedia rollout, which includes Paramount Plus series Knuckles and the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and FTP games Sonic Rumble. Do they mean free to play? Or does FTP mean something else that I'm not aware of? I assume it's free to play. The year has also been a string of profitable and critically well-received games, including Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, plus the franchise's Amazon Prime series, Shin Megami Tensei 5, plus new IPs Unicorn Overlord from Vanillaware and Metaphor ReFantazio from Atlas. Does Sega own Atlas? I didn't know that. I missed that update. Well, come on. Why don't you release... Was it Thousand Arms? Was that an Atlas game? Hold on, we gotta look that up real quick. Yeah, bring back Thousand Arms. Holy shit. If you own Atlas, Sega, what are you doing? Let's get a sequel to that finally. As an aside... Shuji Itsumi will be a familiar face to Sega fans, a former vice president of Sony America who saw in the launch of the PlayStation 1. A former vice president of Sony America who saw in the launch of PlayStation 1. That's a weird sentence. He first joined Sega in 1996 as senior vice president of Sega America, taking the company through the Saturn years and Dreamcast launch. After leaving Sega in 2000, Utsumi held executive position at Disney Interactive, Warner Music Japan, and others. He returned to Sega in 2019 and currently holds numerous executive positions at the company. So, that's exciting. Like, this is going to be awesome. You're going to start hearing... I mean, hopefully they won't do anything stupid like try to make their own console again. I think that ship has finally sailed. They realize, they are a powerhouse in video game entertainment and they should just make video games. But man, if they can bring back Crazy Taxi, if they can bring back Golden Axe, if they can start tapping into this Atlas, like seriously guys, I didn't even know you owned Atlas. Is that the... Let me just double check that. Does Sega own Atlas? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Where's Thousand Arms, guys? Where's Lunar? Like, reboot Lunar. I'm pretty sure that's Atlas, or was that Square? Silver. Was this an Atlas game? No, who made this? Silver Star Story. Game Arts. Okay. That was a fun game too. Second one, not so much. Was it Perfect Blue or Complete Blue? But man, Silver Star Story, I was way into that game. I'm probably just salty because I let a friend borrow it, and then they let another friend borrow it, and then he moved out of the state with my fucking entire collector's edition of the game. Alright, now what is this? Shinobi and Universal Pictures announced movie adaptation, Sega and Universal adaptation of Shinobi. Just announced they are working on a Shinobi movie adaptation. The movie will be directed by Sam Hargrave, who helmed the first two films of Netflix's Extraction series, and screenplay by Ken Kobayashi. Okay, well, Extraction was actually a pretty good series. That was the one with, I think, Chris Hemsworth. Just a solid, all-around good action movie. Beginning as a side-scroller in the arcades back in... Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to know. Due to the success of Sonic, fans expect the new Shinobi game too. In December 2023, Sega revealed that they are currently developing a new title in the franchise, although more detailed information has yet to be disclosed. I probably should have read through this real quick. Shinobi was recognizable flagship IP. However, the series' previous release of the 2011 Shinobi became less visible lately, perhaps ironically for a ninja game. Less visible. Ninja, I get it. Video game movies are making a bit of a comeback lately, with Illumination's The Super Mario Brothers movie becoming the highest earning video game adaptation in history. Yeah, it's Super Mario. If you didn't think that movie was going to make movie, you were movie was gonna make mad money, you were just fooling yourself. Like, once they released the first trailer, and I was like, okay, the characters look like the characters. Um, I don't care that they don't sound like the characters. It would be very difficult to listen to Mario talk for an entire fucking movie and Luigi talk for an entire movie. Not to mention the fact that Japan kind of needs to stay away from their accents, considering that when they have them talk nonsense in their video games, like if you've ever played Dream Team or any of the DS titles, uh, warning, they sound real bad because they're like a beepity beepity bobbity boo, and then Luigi's like beepity ba bobbity beepity boo, and it's like, guys, do you know what you're doing here? Do you know how horrible it sounds? But yeah, and let's see. Legendary Pictures is working on a new live action. Oh God, a new live action Street Fighter. I fucking hope not. The 1994 Street Fighter film starring Jean-Claude Van Damme is still a moneymaker to this day. Is it? Is it? I don't know. What is this fucking bullshit article? According to the latest, the only reason this movie makes money is because of the sheer meme fodder people got from the movie. Like seriously, did you see Ken here? Did you see Ryu here? Like, it was so bad. The only person that really, you've got the classic line from Bison in this movie that will forever be amazing, and that's, on the day M. Bison visited your village, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday. And then you've got, who is it, Kylie Minogue as Cammy. Oh man, I had a crush on Kylie Minogue before Cammy. Cammy's one of my characters, if not my favorite character in Street Fighter. So all this, I was like, holy crap, I'm old. I was like, whoa. She was so hot. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme's at the time, just because we don't know if they were actually in a relationship, but just the sheer rumor of destroyed his relationship with his wife. But yeah, coming back to the and man, the Sonic movies are way better than any reason to be. Super glad we actually stopped, took the time for the fans, and redesigned him Sonic from that CGI abomination released in the original trailer. I was also much with Jim Carrey's performance. Him to be, I thought he was going to be slap Marshall Bill kind of character, and I was, Jim Carrey's, he's done stuff that I've been like, I don't give a shit. His Robotnik, amazing. His Grinch, you'd like this if you like. Just you would like Sonic, and I'm curious as to whether I'm curious as to whether or not I'm actually a new Crazy Taxi and a new, and this isn't just like fluff. And I really can't wait to see where this goes, because Sega's gonna be a household name again, and a name that people actually like recognize and respect, and they're not going to be known as the failed console people. But that's all I have for this video. Belmont out.